What about Darren Cahill, Sinner's coach, the Aussie? You guys know him both very well. He was in the crowd or in the media box then for that second match, watching on very closely. What does he bring to Sinner's camp?
Well, he coached Leighton, so I'll defer to you, Leighton.
No, he brings a lot of great ideas, that's for sure. But I think it's the experience of being here. He's done it before, obviously with me a long time ago, but Andre Agassi, he's done it with Halep as well. So he's been around these days. Tomorrow, Yannick's going to wake up, he's going to be anxious, he's going to be nervous, but just that calmness to have around his team is really important, I think, going into this. But this isn't something that they've just been planning the last couple of weeks. You know, this has been in the works for a number of years now. Yannick, I think, is a very determined young man. He's seen how good his potential can be, and he wants to get there, and I think he's desperate to go out there and hold up one of these big trophies.
How are you mentally coming into this, Jim, for Yannick Sinner, knowing it's his first Grand Slam final? How do you navigate the emotions and perhaps the anxiety of the biggest stage of your career?
Well, that's where Darren Cahill, because he's the only one on Yannick's team. They're all experts. They're all specialists in their areas. But Darren is the one with the experience of being with players like Leighton on that final Sunday, being with players in the big moments and knowing how to say the right thing to get them in the right headspace. And the right headspace is to go out there and treat that imposter, like it's no different. You've got to go out there, play the match for what it is. You're playing an opponent in Medvedev who is very, very tough. We know this. But the messaging has to be, you've beaten him the last 3 times you played him. And it was just at the end of last year. You know how to beat him. Yes, it's best of 5 sets. Go execute your game plan, be patient, and good things will happen.
And for Yannick, given he was in such great form at the back end of the year, and for a long time we've been saying he's a future Grand Slam champion, is this just the beginning? Can you see him over the next year or two adding a couple more?
Yeah, absolutely. I think his confidence has gone even higher the last 6 months or so, really. And as I said, he was very close to beating Alcaraz 2 years ago at the US Open. He was 1 point away from doing that. Alcaraz went on to win that Grand Slam there, and he probably feels like, yep, this is my time now to push towards holding these majors up, and he's going to be great on all surfaces. He's not just a hard court player.
Wide World of Sports is your home of the Australian Open.
With highlights of every match of the AO, the on-court interviews, and every day with the morning serve, you'll be ahead of the game.
So click that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing this Australian Open.